We're already over the halfway mark for Strange New Worlds Season 2. As such, the second season's 6th episode is airing later this week. Titled Lost in Translation, it looks like the Uhura episode we've all been expecting. For example, ever since the early trailers for Season 2, we've been wondering if the series will explore more of the character's past. This looks to be the case, especially as the hallucinations are mentioned in the episode synopsis we'll get to in just a second. Each week, Trek Central has brand new preview material for Strange New Worlds. This episode is written by Anita Johnson and David Reed, while being directed by Dan Lau. Following this week's episode 6 of Season 2, we also have Star Trek Lower Decks' crossover episode next week. Additionally, this week is San Diego Comic-Con, therefore, there is potential for a glimpse at the Star Trek universe once again. For your SDCC news related to Star Trek and the greater sort of nerd universe, follow Trek Central over on Twitter and various social media platforms as we bring you the updates from the weekend. If you're heading down to SDCC, good luck and enjoy yourself and stay safe. Okay, the official synopsis is as follows. Uhura seems the only one who can hear a strange sound. When the noise triggers terrifying hallucinations, she enlists an unlikely assistant to help her track down the source. Welcome to Trek Central. I'm your host Captain Jack, and this is our preview of this week's Strange New Worlds episode. Don't forget that if you want to watch the trailers of what we're showing, click the link in the video description. As usual, due to Paramount's aggressive copyright, we can't show them on screen. Crazy, I know, heaven forbid we promote their show. Brand new preview pictures for Strange New Worlds Season 2 Episode 6 gives us a glimpse of the upcoming episode. First, we got a fresh look at the latest chief engineer of the USS Enterprise. Kara Kane's Pele has already made quite an impact. Sadly, she was absent from last week's episode, however perhaps we'll see her doing some more actual engineering stuff. For example, based on the preview clip, we might actually see her doing something engineering wise. In a not so surprising reveal, if you've watched the trailers, Paul Wesley returns as Lieutenant James T. Kirk. What he's doing aboard the Enterprise is currently unknown, however he does appear to be working alongside his brother, Sam Kirk. Perhaps Kirk might be under suspicion for whatever happens to the ship, and the crew in this episode. Finally, we've got shots of Uhura looking serious with a phaser. The one shot may point to something we've theorized about it for some time now. The picture of Uhura standing on the grass, clearly observing something, likely links to the trailer of her looking at a shuttle crash. Previous Star Trek media informs us that Uhura's family were tragically killed in a shuttlecraft accident. We've long theorized this episode's hallucinations element might force her to relive those traumatic memories. Additionally, based on trailers, it links to the conversation she has with James T. Kirk. Last week, as always, the Ready Room Aperture Will Wheaton gave us a preview of Star Trek Strange New Worlds Season 2 Episode 6. While the word sabotage might interest everyone, something else is worth pointing out. The location that Number 1 and Chief Engineer Pelia find themselves in looks oddly familiar. This looks like it could be the USS Enterprise warp nacelle control areas. Maybe not though, as they are working on life support. Why life support would be in the nacelles, I don't know. Still, it reminds me of the Star Trek Enterprise episode, The Catwalk. This is where Captain Jonathan Archer and his crew had to spend 8 days inside the maintenance shafts of the warp nacelles. I doubt this is what's going on here, but it would be a pretty cool throwback. However, it does seem like the Enterprise is perhaps a victim of sabotage. Insert every sabotage meme from Star Trek in here, and particularly the song.
That's a good choice.
Is that classical music?
Yes, Doctor, it would seem to be.
This could be a ruse linked to whatever is happening with Uhura in the upcoming episode. It would link both the A plot and the B plot nicely together, so we'll have to see how it goes. This week we actually have a teaser trailer on time for a change, I know right? It starts with Uhura investigating a badly lit Enterprise hallway and finding blood on the panels and doors. The most horrifying scene is what appears to be a zombie crewman scaring Uhura. As the synopsis has revealed, this is likely a hallucination, but there is another important detail you might not recognise. The crewman seems to be Hemmer, the dead chief engineer from Season 1. Uhura was very close to Hemmer before his tragic death. Actor Bruce Horak, who originally played Hemmer in Season 1, teased that he will be back in this season, but fans might not recognise him due to all the heavy makeup he will be under. Therefore, this is likely that role. While Uhura is experiencing all this, Captain Pike and the crewman can be seen moving around the ship, likely looking for someone. Number 1 and Pelia can be quickly seen talking about sabotage, and this is basically the scene from the Ready Room. Now Kirk appears to reassure Uhura that the whole situation is real, likely she doubts what's happening due to the hallucinations. In another horrifying scene, Captain Pike and Mr. Spock appear to be killed on the bridge of the Enterprise after it's attacked. Spock seems to be pulled out of the Enterprise when the view screen is destroyed, very reminiscent of scenes from Star Trek before. I think this happened in Star Trek Nemesis during the Battle of the Scimitar. While we wait this week's Strange New Worlds Season 2 episode, is worth pointing at something. The upcoming 7th episode, which is next week, is our Star Trek Lower Decks crossover episode. It's something fans have been looking forward to since it was announced, and we've already seen Brad Boimler in the trailers for the 2nd season. With San Diego Comic-Con taking place this week, it's possible we might get another extended look at the upcoming crossover episode. That'll be pretty cool. Okay, so Star Trek Strange New Worlds streams via Paramount Plus in the United States, United Kingdom, Australia, Latin America, France, Germany, Brazil, South Korea via TVing, France, Italy, Germany, Switzerland, Austria, as well as CTV Sci-Fi/Crave in Canada, and TVNZ in New Zealand. Oh, and on Sky Showtime in the Nordics, the Netherlands, Spain, Portugal, Central Europe, and Eastern Europe. So if you don't know where to watch it, don't ask us. I'm joking. Go to our website to find a full list of where you can watch Strange New Worlds. If you want to keep up to date on all the latest Star Trek news, lore, and more, then make sure to hit that subscribe button to never miss a video from the team here at Trek Central. You can also follow us on social media or join our community Discord server. For now, I've been Captain Jack. I hope you enjoyed our preview videos as always, and we'll see you on Thursday for another Star Trek Strange New Worlds review. Live long and prosper, my friends. Goodbye.